Good evening and welcome to another video in the Artful Coder series. Tonight we're going to talk in, where, or exists. Now, the concepts or things within SQL that have different purposes. And in is where you might want to say that you might want, for example, we've got a list of consoles. So you could say where, for example, you could say where console in, it's a semicolon delimited list, so you could say 260, and that should return as all the games on the console where it's 260. Now there's different approaches you take, so yes, in's not too bad, but another approach is to use a multi-stacked where. So let's just open this up. Let's just go back to our video game shot here. What we've got is we've got PSP, Xbox. So you could say here PSP, Xbox, or EB for Xbox. If we refresh that, there you can see you've got different ones there. Now, yes, this is quite acceptable to do this, but another approach would be, and depending on what you're doing, is to say where console, let's bring that back up, equals that, or console equals PSP, jot that down, or console equals that. And if we just do that, there you go, same result, but a different way of doing it. Now, I think I found more performance improvements by doing it this way. Not that you do this, or it depends on what you're trying to achieve, but I found it better this way. So this is one way we can do it, and another way is we can effectively say, let's use this view. We've got a view here. And what we want to do is we'll just say, well, we're interested in this. So what we're going to do is we're going to do exist. So let's alias our result set here. Call this GM for games. And I want to say where exists, and this is how you do the format of exists. If I've got this right, exists. Have I got this right? I wasn't liking that. Oh, non-Boolean. Okay. And what you do is you say, let's just look at this. So let's say where select GM. If I do this thing on select, and let's say G dot console from, and we'll just come from the same table again here. This isn't how you technically do this, but you'd have different views. Let's say G there, where G dot console equals GM dot console. Okay. And you don't want to put a dot in front of it. And what we're just going to do for argument's sake is say and G, and we'll just pinch the logic from the other side. Watch this, it's going to be magical. So if we take this now and just drop that in there, but we alias this as G. Okay, let's run it. Not liking that. Okay, just read the character. So This is a way that you can limit down a result set, and the reason you'd use exists over an in is ins are limited to so many combinations in them. So what you may find is if you do a lot of in clauses, they may not return all results. So that's why it's better to use exists, because it handles it a lot better. So that's kind of it. So this is very simple, and you could do multiples of these. You could say, well, let's have a look. Let's just copy this out. Let's just say, if you really wanted to do this, do and. This is G again. Let's just say on here, let's comment that out, and that's just the 260. And let's just make this one the Xbox only. And we're just going to put that in there and just run that. Nothing, because it has to be that or that. So you could say, or, there you go. So that is kind of how it all works. So that is just a very rough idea of exists. So that's the beauty of it. It's designed for bigger data sets. So that's absolutely fantastic. So hopefully that's demonstrated what I was trying to show you, that you've got different ways of doing selections of data, and you could put stuff into views to simplify it. You could just have a list of consoles in a view, a distinct list, join on that. That's all fine. So yeah, this has just been a short explanation on exists, in and where clauses. Thank you so much for watching.